Getting off the bus. Heading in. Off the plane in Ningbo. I don't know which bus to get into. I put the camera around here. You ever seen this before? Priority baggage. Buddy grabbed me right away. Said we're going into continental Ningbo. About a half hour away. There's the airport. All right.
Yeah. Your hands up, okay?
Yeah, it's the luggage. Strapped in.
Too big.
Yeah, Thai dollar, too big. All right, we're in the cab.
You
Going intercontinental.
Yeah. I mean, you sure it's the.
有违法拍照，请注意不要压线。 360处有违法拍照。
Taxi don't have AC, kind of it's too hot. Yeah.
没有空调，没有空调。
500米处
打空调
有特色拍照。
the oil is expensive. Yeah. But on the airport, the business is good. So no problem. Airport, the business is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no traffic lights. 机场 fast road. Yeah.
你知道美式贸易战是什么？
What?
The U.S. China trade war， 的中美贸易战。
中美贸易 I know. Yeah.
Yeah. 你有一个看法，谁赢了？谁会赢了？
请注意不要压线。
Who do you think will benefit the most? I don't know.
中东
Right now, China's benefiting more because America has to pay more taxes. 现在美国公司得花很多钱，因为这个中美贸易
我听说
战。
过。
Arrived at Ningbo Intercontinental. All right.
It's lights.
Shit. First, the Jenny Pavilion Museum. Then we got over here. By the way, let's see the whole city of Ningbo, just so you guys have a little understanding about what I just learned. So I knew we were in the city, and I knew we were near a river. Not near the main river, though. The river that I see out my window. It doesn't have its name here. I kind of wish I had the name so I could tell people where I'm at. So what would I tell people? I should tell people I'm in the Science and Technology District. So Kechu Yuan Chu. So that's where we're at. That's the hotel. And he's like, okay, it's a 50 yuan, which is divided by 7. So we're talking less than $8 taxi. Sweet. That's cheaper than a short Uber. That's like, short Uber ride. But look at the distance. That's a pretty far distance for $8, less than $8 ride. So we're gonna start here today, and then it's like he circled another temple. I want to see the temples first. I'm excited to do the bars and all this, but I feel like I'm gonna be doing a good amount of this. This is something is probably really cool to see the first time. I wonder how cool these places are to see the second, third time. So I want to see it obviously ASAP. And then this is like the oldest street in Ningbo. So that's going to be very like, give you a real good, cool historic feeling about the place. So I know that now. I'm talking to my boy, Jackie Chow. Not to be confused with Jackie Chan. What else did he circle? So there's an art museum. That we see that. This is the office closes in less than 10 minutes. I'm now going to chow all this down. Wow. This looks amazing. Wow, some beef. Noro. Amazing. really good. I'm really excited for this bacon. Thickest bacon. They're widest. This is a great first meal in China.
Yuan, I see 50 Chongren, Piao, Liaoren Piao, Xuesheng Piao. Ooh, I'll try to pull up as a student, pull up my student ID. So, 买一个学生票。你好。
你好。
我要对一个学生票。
One student.
对。
支付宝微信。
Yeah, I gotta just keep on filming because this is just too cool. 谢谢你留。All right, going in. Ni hao.
学生票。
Oh. It said student ticket. So is there like an English? I just realized that if everything's in Chinese, I can't really learn the whole thing. Main tour line, Dongming Hall, Tianjin Library. Okay, so there's some English here, so they know that foreigners are coming, but like, okay. Oh, that's gonna be Guangzi. Confucius for sure. Right? No? No, it's Fan Qin. Fan Qin was born in Ningbo in Ming Dynasty. This is my boy Fan Qin. And he passed the imperial exam in 1528. And the imperial exam is obviously really hard to pass. It's all on Confucius, and it also tests your writing and your math and your reading, and so you got to be a real smart guy who knows his Confucius studies. All right. That only cost 15 yuan to get in here, and 15 yuan, so just divide by 7, talking $2.15. $2.15 to see this museum. Getting some good looks. Dragon. Kind of a dragon. So Dongming Hall is his library. It's created before the pavilion. Aww. So here's the library. Here's the library. Gotta watch my step. Wow, look at that big step. Wow. So it's like not much to learn about it besides just that sign. Okay, starting to understand a lot more. So tons of libraries and thousands, literally says hundreds and thousands of libraries in China during the Ming and Qing dynasties, which all were dilapidated and lost all of their books. And this one isn't, and it's over 400, this library is over 400 years old, so that's a big deal. This section has been 100% Chinese. These are cool, calligraphy's nice. I don't feel bad about not being able to read calligraphy, because it's all traditional and it's like art, it's like fancy writing. That's easier to understand because it's got the simplified characters at the bottom, but still it's all over. It's like deadly hot everywhere, but I'm doing okay. It's kind of like walking around Disney World pretty much, except it's boring and there's books and I'm the only person, and trying to listen if people are talking about me. I don't think anyone really has noticed me much at all. Except one time I heard someone say, Megoran American. Peaceful. Officially had my first almost trip. Little big toe stub, like a half stub. Someone saw it, he was like, oh. Like, yeah, wasn't bad. But yeah, this is really easy to trip around here, especially when you're looking at your phone. And I'm also in sandals, but Kind of happy I'm in sandals because it's freaking hot. Ooh, this looks cool. They got it bubbling. Now for the part I'm kind of nervous about, which is walking around with no phone signal, because my phone signal did not turn on yet, even though they said it would after a half hour being in my phone. Don't have phone signal, and I'm trying to get to the next touristy destination. You know what? I think it's this way. I just almost died. I don't know if you guys noticed that whole thing. That wasn't a temple, that's a library thing. Here I am thinking I'm going to a temple. I'm going to an ancient like library that got moved there from somewhere else. So, all in all, that place was kind of neat for $2. But yeah, I don't really love not having phone signal on me right now. It makes me a little on edge, and I think I need that little on edgeness for my safety, you know. My street name, I know it's Zhongshan, and I know the first two characters there, Zhongshan. I mean, I know the second two too. Zhongshanxi Lu, which is Zhongshan is like the literal definition is Middle Mountain West Road, but Zhongshan West Road is what it says in English. So I'm gonna cross the street again. Wish me luck. I'm gonna head that way. I'm gonna find the train station. It's gonna take me one stop that way. So if this is West Road, if I'm going west, and I want to take the subway for one stop west, how much is one stop gonna be? Like two yuan? Like less than 50 cents? Also, first subway visit's gonna be fun. Okay, wow. That was easy. It says next station Gulo. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Gulo. So I had someone help me buy the ticket because I was like, I need to make sure which way I'm going. Does this say next train? Next train, 5 minutes, I think. That's awesome. I just bought this one train stop ticket for 2 yuan. 2 yuan is, I'm gonna switch it up real quick. Actually, I'll just tell you. 2 yuan is 2/7 of a dollar. So like literally like 20 something cents, maybe 30. Like that's pretty sweet. I'll pay 30 cents to travel by train. And this guy was super helpful, helping me figure it out. Really, really happy about that. And the signs are helpful. Next station, Gulo. And this place is freaking clean. Look how clean this place is. Imagine New York's subway station. Like, come on. Step it up. In my Miami Heat jersey. This stop is really busy. Wow, my stop was empty when I got on. Let's see if they actually let me off. They're supposed to let me off in the middle. Nope. They don't let me off. They don't let me off. Excuse me. That was awesome. That was great. I'm really happy they didn't let me off. Get the real experience going. They all just pushed in. And the floor specifies like walk in on the side, exit in the middle. That's awesome. I knew that was gonna happen. Very predictable. Very cool. Okay, so clearly, without even going to other stores, like Gulo is a shopping area, but it's known for this. This is the gate made in the Song Dynasty, so I gotta go up there and explore. So this is like a road, like you can just scoot down. Well, obviously you can scoot down here. There's a whole bunch of scooters parked down there when people are going shopping. So I can't imagine like putting my, little kid. This guy's so cool. We're gonna have to flip this camera around for a selfie, but there was a small step that almost screwed me up. There's some Shaoshu right there. Hey, biker. Oh yeah. Now this is cool. See, I like this. I I like this better than a museum on books. Like, oh, the library. I'm not one for libraries. This kid's coming out of the wall. See, I like this shit better. This is just like different stuff. Like, Jianman Hall, nice to meet you. Notice I didn't actually touch it because that's what everyone's actually touching. This kid busting out of the wall. This is cool. Her butt is sticking out. Everyone's parking their bikes there. People aren't locking them up though. What's stopping someone from snagging one? I mean, all of those are scooters except for a handful of bikes, but I couldn't imagine leaving my bike anywhere unlocked. That brown, look at that. Oh yeah. So one thing's cool. Every conversation I've had with someone, people are like, "Your Chinese is really good." And I think they're just being really nice. Like it's not actually that great. Maybe I'm just modest. I can't tell yet. But for day one, for me to figure out how to get here from where I just was, no real map. I just had this like, I mean, I have a touristy map. No phone map. No phone signal. I feel weird shopping too, because it's like, I don't know what I'm looking at. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty proud of myself for getting here like in ancient time ways, asking people, how do I get there? Walking to the train station, going one stop. Pretty easy. For me to do that pretty easily, day one's pretty good. So what's this? This is, like, I don't like shopping. I really just don't. But I want to walk around because it's fun. I don't even know what it's. They're toys, obviously, but dancing dogs. $7 dancing dogs. So it's interesting. Like, smile and laugh more. This is awesome. I'm happy I walked in here. Joke. Futures. I'm fine. And it's crying. Smile and vlog more. New York. Like, this is fun. Because you get to see all the mistakes and all the neon juice. Like, you see how, like, just like how we like Chinese characters. What does this say? 1 million? With no commas. That's a comma there. And it's $1 million. How much does a smile and log cost? That's so funny. $7. Honestly, kind of tempting because it's like hilarious. Obviously not intentional. Pugs, not drugs, with no picture of a dog. Like, why would you want pugs, not drugs hat if there was no picture of a dog on it? This is just like stuff. Everything seems to be like $7, $5. Socks. No socks are gonna fit me here. No shoes are gonna fit me here. The slippers in the hotel, like part of my foot. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that one. That's Ningbo. Trying to pronounce, because they have, so in Chinese they do proper noun for every English word, or I mean, Pokemon isn't even an English thing, it's made in Japan, but kind of cool to see the proper noun creation in Chinese. Peppa Pig. So this is going to be made by Jazzwares, the company I interviewed with, right? Peppa Pig is Jazzwares. Oh, it says Aldi. Entertainment One. No Jazzwares. Aw, poor Jazzwares getting ripped off on their own brands. They own that brand. I don't know how it works with the toy business though. Like, do they own the rights to all of their toys, or just like they do their toys and other companies do their toys too? I don't know. What else we got? Oh, this guy looks cool. Block fun. You have to build them up. Oh. I'm cool. Yeah, look at that. He's swagging it out, bro. Wonder how many yuan that costs. Obviously how much yuan. I'm just trying to be funny. Alright, this place is pretty sweet. See, this is like very China feeling, and I like it. But look at the stores. Like, the stores are like really gross. Like, the top part looks cool, but the stores themselves, where you're actually buying stuff, like, ugh, I don't want to go in there. That's why I wanted to go in the cool looking toy store. Got the weirdest look from someone. It's just so funny. Just eyeing me out like, what is he doing? Yo, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or nah? Kind of funny, my taxi driver didn't know what dynasty was built in. He said Song. So it was built in the Tang. 821. And it was rebuilt in the Qing only a couple centuries ago. Symbolizes the founding of the prefecture government in Ningbo as a city. So try to find that word, because that's obviously wrong in here. Actually, Ningbo government, like May is like negative, or this is the province, the something, the province Tai Chi establishes the cities. That's the word that that's that word, but it's not. It's obviously prefecture isn't a word, right? So I forget that word's meaning. But yeah, like you can see, I can kind of like make use of the Chinese, but it's like you miss every other word. So this is the Julo. I don't want to try to read this whole thing. It's a little tough, but yeah, kind of fun to find the misspelled English words. It's gonna be a real